I'm Matt Homer. I'm the founder and general partner of the venture department. We're an early stage VC firm focused on pre-seed and seed stage companies, really in the kind of intersection of blockchain and financial services. We've done a lot in stablecoins and a lot in tokenization. We had some really exciting news in the portfolio last week. Superstate, one of our very first investments from 2023, announced their Series B funding round. Superstate is leading the charge in tokenizing equities and building the infrastructure to tokenize equities. And it's really exciting, not only for us, but for the market. If you think about the evolution of financial services and where things are headed, stablecoins, which everyone's been talking about, really showed what's possible when you tokenize money, right? Greater speed, greater efficiency, greater access, more people can own US dollars, and programmability to do things with money that we never thought possible. And tokenized equities are exciting because it follows in the same trend, but for an entirely new asset class. So imagine being able to not only have equities that enable you to trade 24/7, exercise greater control over through self-custody or things like that. Not only kind of those efficiency gains, but imagine being able to actually put it to more programmatic use. So if you're an issuer of public equity, for example, imagine being able to have real-time visibility into who your shareholders are, being able to engage with your shareholders directly, being able to pay instant dividends, things like that haven't been possible in the traditional equities world. So it's a huge shift, but we're really still at the very beginning. But Superstate, one of the reasons we were so excited by Superstate, when I first met Robert and invested in the company, they were going against the grain, right? Everyone was trying to get out of the US. Everyone was trying to minimize their exposure to the US. And Robert, to his credit, said, hey, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I think that this is my vision of where things are going. All these products are going to be tokenized, and they're going to be tokenized and offered in a regulated manner. And I'm going to build it here in the US, even if it's not the popular thing to do today. And we're going to lean into regulation, and we're going to get a transfer agent, and we're going to work with the SEC. It's a very contrarian position at the time that has paid off, and it's a big reason why we invested. It wasn't just this long-term vision that we think the financial services are going to be tokenized. That's sort of become obvious. It wasn't so obvious at the time, but it's more obvious now. Not so many people can do that, right? It really takes a special type of founder and a special type of team. And we think Superstate has demonstrated time and time again that they're the team to do it. While the vision for Superstate was maybe against the grain at the time, it's been totally validated now. And you can see all of the big players just rushing to get in. Many, to their credit, actually, who have been investing in and building toward this for a while. But you have companies like BlackRock, Bank of New York, WisdomTree, Cross River Bank, and then more recently DTCC and the New York Stock Exchange. It seems like every big major financial institution is investing serious money into this issue as if their life depends on it, because the future of their companies does depend on it. And we're really kind of at an exciting time where we're starting to see the beginnings of that space that's going to take off, and we'll see financial services, including equities, be tokenized gradually, bit by bit, over the next decade. From the very beginning, when I founded the venture department, big part of my vision and thesis for the fund is that financial services have to be re-platformed. That we've sort of we're close to reaching a breaking point where the underlying infrastructure can no longer keep pace with the digital economy. And that tokenization and blockchain are going to be a huge part of that re-platforming of financial services. Superstate is a great example. Bridge is another great example, both companies we've invested in. And we're going to continue to look for and continue to invest in this theme, not only in our current fund, but in future funds as well.